We showed our action tonight that we're not just going to shut up and dribble, shut up and play ball, and we're going to stand for what we believe in. So I don't think we have to speak too much on that. We showed them tonight by our actions. Yeah, it's still overwhelming, to this moment, just to see how moved, my peers are, my teammates, my brothers, the front office, the coaching staff, everybody who's close to me on a daily basis, just to see how moved they were. It made me feel really good inside, and it made me feel that we are on the right path of change. So, like I said, I've had a ton of different emotions over the last couple of days. So I really can't put a lot of it into words, but definitely super extremely happy and super extremely satisfied to see their reactions and how much they support me and want to change. So that's all you can ask for. You got us. That's it. So. I'm extremely happy about that.
When you love a guy like him the way that the rest of his teammates do, it's a pretty powerful thing.
Yes.
You just feel his pain, obviously, and not just him, just everybody that's gone through this, and it definitely touched home, and we're here to support, like I said, and we're a family, and this was an easy decision for us collectively.
Well, it's something that even touching all of us. Not only last night, seeing Dom, but what even people have been through this, and imagine we've been in their shoes. I mean, I used to live in the neighborhood, and I know how it is, and it's hard when you're not can be yourself. I mean, it's really hard, and we're here to support Dom and all those people, and then we try to send a message to them, and that's what we do, to show Don that we're on his side, and then we support him. He's a brother. We all love him in here, and then we're always going to be on his side.
We came in today, we had a team meeting at 3 o'clock. We spoke, amongst ourselves with the staff, about our options for today. Obviously there's a lot surrounding sports as a whole right now. Trying to bring awareness to the issues and the problems in our society right now. We as players spoke at length about what we wanted to do, and ultimately we came to the decision that we weren't going to go out there and play the game today. I will say, we're definitely united in this decision, 100%. From top to bottom. Staff, players, front office, ownership, and I think really at the end of the day, after seeing what the comments that Dom made last night, although it's not just about Dom, it really touched all of us in the clubhouse. Just to see how powerful his statements were, how emotional he was. Dom he's our brother, so we stand behind him. And we stand behind anybody, Billy, of course. All the players who stand up for this for the racial injustice. We stand behind them, and that's what you saw tonight.
We didn't have a time to talk yesterday as a team. What was going on in the baseball world and what's going on outside the baseball world, which is bigger than the game itself. So, today. Just coming in early, we agreed on having a meeting at 3 p.m. And I went in there, and then the first thing I wanted to tell the guys is just that all the support that we have, from the coaching staff, from ownership, our front office, just to whatever we were going to come down with as far as the decision, to voice our opinion out there. So we talked as a team, and that's when the talk started developing with the guys in the room, and then that's when they started to talk about what they were going to do on the field, what's going to take action. And as you guys saw, I'm very proud of them, just fully supportive of what they did out there, and just to use the baseball platform to voice their opinion for this topic out there, which is we're all feel strong that we're very, very much against just racism and injustice, and we want that to stop right now. I know Dom for years now, since he got drafted and played for me a couple of years in the minor leagues, and now here as a coach last year and as a manager now again. And just to hear him last night, just bent which is something that we didn't have a chance to do before the game, and that was, it really felt bad. But I'm proud that he came out, and was able to share his opinion to the public and, to you guys. And, just to be carrying that throughout the game while he was out there playing, that was, I can't imagine how it was, just for him to be carrying that the whole game. So, after seeing it last night, it was, I couldn't wait to talk to him in person, and we had some conversations, and I told him how proud I am that he came out and talked and spoke. And, after talking to him, that's when we met, and, as a team, obviously, and we started talking about what our action was going to be, just to, voice our opinion out there and make sure we deliver a message, and we impact society with our opinion, knowing that we're against everything that's going on right now in this country.
I've always wanted to support the players' voice and recognize the platform that they have, both as individuals as well as teammates. And we knew they were meeting, and Michael Conforto shared with me the fact that the team had voted not to play. They were discussing another way to take the field in some sort of tribute or symbolic gesture to show their support for what's happening in the world right now. And so Michael had talked to me, and what you saw tonight was the conclusion that the players had come to. I challenge all of us to hold ourselves accountable, not just for the job performance that we have in winning baseball games, but to do our part to elicit real change in society. We need it, and that's something that all of us need to look ourselves in the mirror about and make sure that we are going out to vote on November 3rd, that we are creating dialogue with ourselves that go beyond Republican, Democrat, that go beyond political interests and actually look at human rights. We have to treat each other better. That's in our control. Our behavior is a choice. And I want all of us to recognize the power that we have in that choice and to treat people with respect and dignity and equality. And we're fighting things in society right now, particularly the COVID virus, that we can't defend in a meaningful way. We don't see the enemy. Our choices and our behavior for how we treat each other is absolutely in our control, and we have to make sure that we're holding ourselves to the highest standard. I was upset. Dom was emotional, and I've seen Dom emotional in the past, and the fact that he had to experience this personally again, and the fact that our society has had to experience this again, and that it continues to be brought close to home at his place of work. I was upset for him, and I wanted to make sure I personally supported him. I was not part of the third-party conversation between the commissioner and Jeff Wilpon. Clearly I misunderstood both the first recommendation or suggestion that we might have an alternative to what the players were going to do, and secondly, I didn't have the tone or the context to it. In talking with both the commissioner and with Jeff in the aftermath of my video coming out, I recognized that there was brainstorming about suggestions, and that it wasn't Rob and his leadership that was requiring or suggesting or mandating anything by any stretch of the imagination. And so I apologized to him publicly. I've apologized to him on the phone, and I recognize that it was a disrespectful move to his office and to him. And it was an emotional day. Back to the second half of your question, it was an emotional day, and I want to support players. That's fundamental to me, to be able to continue to reinforce my support for players and their ability to express themselves in a manner in which they want to. And I don't want to ever lose that path for myself. I want that all of us to be putting the players in a situation where they can not only perform on the field, but feel good about their profession and the platform in which they have to make an impact in other people's lives.